Hello to anyone watching. I am Nutmeg, and if any of you know me personally for most of my life, which is probably very few of you watching, I've been a fat kid pretty much my entire life. Ever since like the third grade, I started packing on weight. Sixth grade was probably the worst, and it just looked like a gourd. Really, is what my body shape looked like. I did exercise, I did diets, I did everything for a pretty long time, and then I gave up in college. College was the worst. I was at 280 in college. And I did have a brief time where I was actually okay. Between football and wrestling, football just did so much conditioning that I dropped like 30 pounds. And then wrestling, I intentionally didn't eat because you need to make weight. It was not a healthy way to lose weight, but I did it anyway. I was like 180 pounds at like 6 foot or 6'1". That was like the best body to weight ratio, or height to weight ratio I was. And I really haven't been anywhere since that. I am, unfortunately, because I'm not good at doing videos in a timely manner or actually working on projects, I am currently clocking in around 226 pounds. So from 280, that's pretty substantial. I'm like actually not totally chubby, and well, you'll see on the progress video that eventually comes out where I stand, and all of those things. But I am at 220. I started at 228 on this cut, and I'm on a cut right now for at least 12 weeks. Probably won't be longer than 12 weeks just because I'm so busy all the dang time. But like, I'm shooting this as soon as I get up because I have no time to do it the rest of the day. But I I like the idea of defining yourself with something memorable to remember, and like just some kind of, whether it be a physical object, whether it be something that was big. Like during robotics, the shoes that I had were like a big thing. I had Retin Link shoes. That was like the big thing. If everyone remembers, for when they partnered with Fleek and made the mythical shoe. Great shoe, by the way. Really disappointed they didn't keep making them, because I had mine for like 3 or 4 years, pretty decent time, and then the heel just fell out, and I would have bought another pair on the spot because they were so comfortable. They were great high tops. But that aside, I don't watch a lot of anime, I'll be honest. But I watch Dragon Ball like mad. And the thing that I liked about Dragon Ball is that everything is in a saga. This is for Z, obviously. We got the Saiyan saga, and then it's Frieza, and then it's Android, and then it's Cell, and then it's Majin Buu. Right? And I think there might be like 8 or 9 seasons of Dragon Ball, but nobody cares about the season count because they just go through what is the saga, what is the overlying story that happens through all of it. And I kind of like to look at that way because I don't really care about each individual episode. I don't care about day to day. But the overall saga is what's important to me. And I am dubbing this saga of my life the wrestling shoe saga. I bought these basically just when I started the cut. Yeah, they're really ridiculous and bright and tacky, and I loved them. I wrestled, like I said before, and then I got to wrestle freshman year and part of my sophomore year. And then I had a back injury. Didn't know I could fix it well enough that I could go back to wrestling, and I miss wrestling. I'm not wrestling right now, but the grip and the ankle support on those are amazing for squats. I just love it. Everything about it is awesome. And if people are like, oh, you need wedges, just throw a wedge under your heel. It's not a big deal. You're fine. Just do that. But the point that I am making in all this is that this is like the saga of wrestling shoes. And who knows what the next one will be. But I am structuring my YouTube channel in series of sagas. So like the playlist will be like the wrestling shoe saga. Say that 3 times fast. That'll be hard. Eventually, I'm gonna get an F-250 diesel because I need to have a work truck. Right, that might be a saga in of itself because of all the things that I'll do in helping other people. Whether that be pulling a trailer a couple 100 miles to deliver something, or moving cars for somebody or something like that. Like, there's enough interesting things about having that I can see that being its own saga. Eventually buying my own house. I am blessed. Hashtag blessed. And I am blessed to have this place, but this is a very small space. I want a garage. I want to have like an actual workshop, and I'm so blessed to be able to use my dad's workshop, which you will see plenty of times throughout the time on this channel. And even when I move out, I'll probably still come back and do stuff, but like I need my own space, and that'll be its own thing, right? I'll probably buy a fixer-upper because it's who I am, especially if I actually become like a full-time content creator. If like by the time I go to move out, like 100% I'm getting a fixer-upper, because I'm not going to pay for a move-in ready house when I can spend literally all of my days working on the house full-time, when it doesn't affect like that. That's my job, and there's so much interesting content that can be gleaned from that too. The point I was making, so thank you for watching. I hope that you like all the content that is going to come out for this channel, and that you guys learn something along the way, because I think the most important thing I can do out of anything in terms of like my channel, if I ever have a following, right? I'm saying this with 0 subscribers. This is my first of many videos that come out. But if anybody watches this, especially if like I've made it, and someone's watching this for the first time after I've has a following, the most important thing I want out of any of this is for people to be able to have skills. It is so sad to see more and more people that don't know how to do things. We're in an age where technology is made everything so convenient that nobody knows how to do anything anymore. Obviously car guys, right? They know how to do stuff, but like how many normal people can work on a car, right? To so many people, like doing an oil change is daunting. And there was a day and age where like everyone did their oil change. You might not have pulled ahead, right? You might not have rebuilt an engine like my grandpa, who would rebuild an automatic transmission. And automatic transmissions in the 60s had like something like 2,500 parts. It was absolutely insane. Most complex thing ever. I never met him, but this is what I've been told, and I don't believe my dad would lie about that. But yeah, we're in a day and age where people don't know how to do anything anymore, and that saddens me. And I like, if I am able to, in an entertaining way, inform people and do cool things and like inspire people to learn how to do stuff, and or at least take a shot, right? That's the biggest thing. So yeah, time to edit the crap out of this. Thanks for watching. None of this makes sense. So yeah, Patreon, and thanks. I gotta get out of here. Bye.